community members wrap it up.
Okay, good morning. I'm going to turn things over to the Sheriff's Office to start.
Good morning, Captain Josh Phillips here with Mayock County Sheriff's Office. Give you an update on the case that we've been working here recently. We had information from a victim in a case when she was 9 years old that there was some inappropriate contact between her and a neighbor. Subsequently, when we were given that information, interview was completed. We were able to get another victim that was also involved with this individual. She was also 9 at the time. That was about 13 years ago. Our first victim was about 5 years ago. And we believe the first victim that I discussed, that relationship had went on for some time. So interviews were done with everybody, even to include the suspect of this case. After that, those interviews were all completed. We did make an arrest this past Tuesday. First of Edgar, E-D-G-A-R, middle of Aaron, A-A-R-O-N, last of Messenger, M-E-S-S-E-N-G-E-R, who was a 44-year-old male from the Renner, Sioux Falls area. The warrant was issued, and he's being charged with 2 counts of rape in the first degree and 1 count of sexual contact with a child under the age of 16. Messenger was arrested this past Tuesday near the Brandon area around 4:15. Made his first initial appearance yesterday, and his bond currently is $50,000 cash. So I can answer a few questions if you have any. Again, these 2 victims are related. Both were at the relative age of 9 years old when this occurred. One was just about 13 years ago. The other was 4 or 5 years ago. We think that one actually continued longer than just one incident. So we have a lot of forensic evidence to go through here in this case, so there could be some additional charges. We don't know that yet, and then some more information for our case to give us a better timeline of maybe how long this relationship went on for. The suspect in this case is not related to the victims, however, is an acquaintance, I would say, was a family friend at the time of these incidences.
Do you think there are any other victims besides these 2?
We don't know that, and so with your help today, if hopefully there is not any additional victims, but if there are, we will go to your local authority, wherever jurisdiction you live in, if you have any information that you want to provide, and that will be siphoned to the Sheriff's Office, or if you want to call the Sheriff's Office directly, and we'll get you to the appropriate individual.
Then do you want others to come forward then?
Yes, I mean, these are tough cases to work and tough for our victims. As you can see, just in this case, one was probably maybe 5 and the other was 13 years ago. So they get to appropriate age, unfortunately, and some of these memories maybe come up, or maybe they feel comfortable sharing some of this stuff, and these individuals did. And so we took appropriate action and got as much info as we could. And so if anybody, that's involved, whether it's with this individual or somebody else, come forward, and we'll do our best to move that case along and hopefully get some closure for those individuals.
Can you expand on how this case, I guess, came to light? How did the victims know the suspect? I know it was like a family connection. Was it via phone? Was it?
They lived in a close proximity.
Okay.
And so that relationship built from there and kind of carried on.
Was he like the babysitter, or?
A family friend that probably was around for different events and maybe, watched the kids periodically here and there. And so, unfortunately, we've seen these time and time again. These are, not saying this specific individual, but these are types of things that they do, or I would label that as grooming, kind of building a stronger relationship with that individual. And I would kind of say that's kind of what happened in this case.
Does he have any other history? Suspect?
Nothing in regards to cases similar to this. Anything else? All right, well, thank you.
So I don't really have much on the log. Aggravated assaults are domestics, burglaries are just reports. Matter of fact, most everything is a report. Sex offenses, one was a report, one was a sex offender, didn't change his address. Just one weapons violation, that was somebody that ended up firing a gun inside an apartment, no injuries with that. A couple of unattended deaths, but nothing suspicious, so. I don't have anything unless you have any questions for me.